There is a quiet kind of strength that most people never learn. It doesn't shout. It doesn't rush to defend itself. It doesn't feel the need to be understood by everyone. This strength grows in silence. It grows when you resist the urge to explain yourself. It grows when you trust your own understanding more than the opinions of the crowd. Many people believe wisdom must be visible to be real. They believe intelligence should be proven, announced, defended. They believe that if others don't recognize their value, then that value somehow does not exist. But life teaches a different lesson. True wisdom often looks like foolishness from the outside. True patience often looks like weakness, and true confidence rarely feels the need to speak at all. This story is about that kind of wisdom. The kind that waits, the kind that observes, the kind that quietly wins while others are busy trying to impress. Long ago, in a kingdom shaped by rolling hills and slow-moving rivers, there lived a respected royal counselor named Cedric. Cedric had served the crown for many years. He was not known for dramatic speeches or bold commands. He was known for his stillness. When others argued, Cedric listened. When others rushed to give advice, Cedric paused. And when he finally spoke, his words carried weight, not because they were loud, but because they were measured. The king valued Cedric deeply. In moments of uncertainty, he would dismiss the entire court and ask Cedric to stay behind. The two would walk slowly through the palace gardens, discussing matters of justice, trade, and peace. This trust, however, came at a cost. Many nobles envied Cedric. They smiled to his face and whispered behind his back. They believed influence should belong to those who spoke the most, not the least. But Cedric never reacted. He never corrected them. He never defended himself. At home, Cedric lived simply with his son, Elias. Elias was nothing like the other boys in the city. While others competed, Elias observed. While others argued, Elias stayed quiet. He spent hours watching people, how they spoke, how they reacted, how quickly they revealed their intentions when they thought no one was paying attention. To many, Elias seemed slow. Some called him naive. Others called him dull. Cedric never corrected them. Every morning, Elias walked to the marketplace near the palace gates. He stood quietly, greeting people politely, never asking for anything. One morning, the king noticed him. Out of curiosity, the king approached and held out 2 coins, 1 gold, 1 silver. "Tell me," the king said lightly, "which one is worth more?" Elias looked at the coins carefully. Then he pointed to the silver. The king laughed. The guards laughed. The merchants nearby laughed too. The next day, the king asked again. The same answer. Day after day, the ritual repeated, and with each repetition, the laughter grew louder. Eventually, the king brought the matter to Cedric. "You are one of the wisest men I know," the king said kindly. "But your son, he does not seem to understand even the simplest truths." Cedric listened without interruption. The king continued, amused. "I offer him gold and silver every morning. Every morning, he chooses silver. The court finds it entertaining." The room echoed with soft laughter. Cedric bowed respectfully and left. That evening, Cedric sat across from Elias at their small wooden table. There was no anger in his voice, only calm curiosity. "Which is more valuable?" Cedric asked. "Gold or silver?" "Gold," Elias replied instantly. Cedric nodded. "Then why?" he asked gently. "Do you choose silver each morning?" Elias stood up and walked to his room. He returned with a small chest and placed it on the table. Inside were dozens of silver coins, carefully arranged. Elias spoke softly. "Each day the king offers me a choice. If I take the gold, the question ends. If the question ends, the gifts end." He looked at his father. "I would rather receive a small reward many times than a large one only once." Cedric studied his son in silence. Elias continued. "The king laughs because he thinks I'm foolish. The court laughs because they don't understand patience. But as long as they believe I don't know the answer, they keep asking. Cedric felt a quiet pride rise in his chest. You let them underestimate you, he said. Elias nodded. When people believe you are simple, they stop watching closely. That's when you have freedom. From that day on, Cedric never worried about the whispers. Years passed. Elias grew older, and the silver coins were no longer the greatest reward he received. He learned discipline. He learned restraint. He learned that not every misunderstanding needs correction. He learned that silence often reveals more than words ever could. Eventually, the king stopped asking the question, not because Elias changed his answer, but because the king lost interest. By then, Elias no longer needed the coins. He had gained something far more valuable: clarity. In life, you will face moments when people misunderstand your choices, moments when staying silent feels unfair, moments when explaining yourself feels tempting. But not every explanation is necessary. Not every truth needs to be spoken immediately. And not every audience deserves clarity. Sometimes silence is not avoidance, it is intelligence. Sometimes patience is not weakness, it is foresight. Sometimes letting people think less of you is the very thing that allows you to move freely. The loudest people often need validation. The quietest people already know where they are going. If you are walking your path with intention, keep going. If you know your choices are sound, trust them. Let time do the explaining. One day, your results will speak clearly, without raising their voice. If this story spoke to you, please take a moment to like and share it with someone who may need this reminder today. Your support helps these messages reach those who are quietly searching for strength. Don't forget to subscribe for more stories that explore wisdom, patience, and the quiet power within us all. Thank you for being here. May your journey be calm, steady, and guided by confidence that does not need applause.